Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sauyah the writer. How was your day? I hope you're fine. Let's thank God you're all fine. Um, as I promised, this channel I'm gonna be taking you through meditation, and after I tell you one life story. Today it will be sad, tomorrow happiness, maybe funny, you never know. But today, what I'm going to talk about life, the story, is gonna be about the richest person in the world. Well, some people think it's Bill Gates. Now this time it's not Bill Gates. So just wait and see who's it. From there, no, before that I'll be taking you through meditation. So since we are still this is our first day with our meditation book, this one written by Grandma, I'll be taking you a little bit of introduction of it after we will proceed. So since the introduction is a little bit long, I'll cut it short for you not to be bored. After we go to the subtitle I want. As I told you yesterday, that I won't be going order in order one exercise to another, because I will choose what's like a beginners, what's like a best for you. You get little by little. But before that, I want to brief you about meditation. Some people think it's this act of making like a yoga form, like a breathing act, just like this. You concentrate. No, no, no. In our daily life, you can be doing your normal work, your casual work, when you are meditating. No one knows about it, only you. So I'll teach you how to do it. Welcome to Emotions. Sauyah the writer. It's my page. I'll be taking you through the introduction of this meditation book, the best book of meditation. Introduction. This book presents a broad range of meditation techniques for you to sample from around the world. It introduces you to the Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Sufi, Jewish, and other meditative traditions, and expose you to the riches of these practices and their potential in carrying everyday life. The guided meditation in the book and on the interactive CD will deepen your meditation practice by helping you to pay attention to your subtitles of the various feelings and mind states available to you within the meditation experience. It is exactly like attending a workshop to explore how meditation can heal and transform your life. However, instead of consulting the instruction into a weekend, you can take your time and get at your own pace. So that what they're trying to say, you can do it on your own pace. There's several exercises how you meditate. I'm going to teach you one by one. You see what's best for you in your condition. Okay? So, as I said, I'll summarize the introduction. I will show you how it begins. Then we'll go straight to what I want today to learn. The journey begins. Your meditation journey begins with a constructive meditation. After learning to quiet your mind with this technique, you will move on to explore the content of your thoughts on a deeper level, and you will experience how various states of consciousness feel and how they can help the body and deepen spiritual understanding. Mindfulness is only about paying attention to your mind by witnessing your body and the whole world around you. To the most of are used to living with physical tension, which makes it more difficult to focus on your body. But mindfulness meditation will help you to begin to feel the energy within you. That's it. So the topic today I want us to go on is titled Observing Attitudes and Emotions. Since I want to make this simpler and understandable for you for meditation, not that you have to be in a silent place, not that you have to concentrate more on breathing in silence and what. No. Let's begin. Yeah, so let's begin. So this exercise of observing attitudes and emotions, this exercise involves choosing a personal situation or someone you can know to act as your focus. By showing you how your feelings for this situation or person arose from your attitudes, it may help you to come to terms with the event or better understand the nature of your relationship. They say that if you want to be like a use meditation, to use this type of meditation, you can get someone like who can show you. You can get someone who knows you and what situation are you in. Don't just get someone you say, oh, you stand there, I'm going to focus on you. No. So I'll be continuing with you. So this is exercise 10, being mindful of my attitudes and emotions. So when to do this exercise, that's the question. Practice this mindfulness meditation when you would like to better understand what your feelings are or thinking about a personal situation. And set yourself in a comfortable meditation sitting position. Begin by focusing on your breath, and a few minutes calm down and clear your mind. That you feel what's inside you. You sit and concentrate, you feel your breath and what's inside you. Then you read what's in your mind. Create in your mind a vivid mental image of the situation or person you have chosen to focus on. And you up as much details as possible as comfortable that image, that let your nature feeling arise, and note what attitudes accompany them. It is acceptable to have a positive or negative attitude, so try not to judge yourself. They are saying that whatever you see in your mind, whatever you think of that very moment, don't judge yourself. It's all sides true, either positive or negative. Now ask yourself whether you have always held this attitude towards this person or situation. What is the origin of your attitude? What circumstances or event could change your mind? How could you feel if you never saw this person or encountered this situation again? As you explore your understanding of your attitude, remember that as well everything it is subject to change. For a few minutes, try to generate a feeling of detachment and equanimity towards this situation or person. That whatever you feel, take minutes and concentrate on it. What if it was that very opposite thing that I want? How do you take it to be? If your emotional state is present, try not to cling on it. If you are sad, try not to push it away. Remind yourself how often your emotion states shifts, how many emotions you have experienced and moved through. Meditate on the fact that all emotion states are impermanent and transitory. If you have become sad during this meditation, end by thinking a situation or person that fills you with feelings of warmth and happiness. So whatever you get like in this type of meditation, like knowing your attitude and their emotions, whatever you get, if it's positive, say what if it was negative. If it was negative, say what if it is positive. But in all, look for the best solution. Don't say that like it was positive so I could run to negative. No. For those who didn't understand, so I'm trying to tell you, if you focus in one place, focus in your belief, think I'm in this situation, I lost a huge money, I lost everyone is against me, but I won't lose myself. Let me concentrate on meditation for 2-3 days. I concentrate, I think, how does it come to this? What if it was another way around? So that was today. Try it. Remember my words. Try it. I'm sure it will be working for you. Next time we'll bring another exercise for you to try to concentrate on yourself. Hope you've learned with me, Sauyah Sauyah the writer. So as this meditation exercise for today is done, I promised you to tell you every day a story that will move you, will let you know about the world, will let you know about the feelings and what. Today it will not be about feelings. It will be like something or someone you know about, someone you hear about, someone is in record, the richest person in the world. Do you know what is it? It's another way around. It's not Bill Gates. One day Bill Gates was at the conference. He was asked, but Bill Gates, is there any other person who's richer than you? Of course, they asked, expecting the answer to be no, I'm the richest person, but they were surprised to say, yes, there is one richer person than me. The richest, anyway, not richer than Bill Gates. He narrated a story. He said one day, before he became very rich, he was still near the airport. There was a newspaper vendor, so he wanted to buy newspaper. So the money he could give, like he couldn't get the few fields on it, like the little man of the newspaper. The guy didn't have change. So the vendor told him, please take the newspapers since you want. He said, no, I can't take it serious. He said, no, you take it. For today, you were willing to buy, but you couldn't. So take it. Bill Gates took it. For the first day, second day, the third day, it was still the same place. He went there, sitting the same place, the same area. The same newspaper vendor came. You see how God do things. He said, let me buy from him. Last time he gave me for free. So surprisingly, the same situation happened, that he didn't have like change to pay. Still the vendor told him, you can take the money, you can take the newspaper since you are willing to pay. He said, no, I can't do it. I did it once, I can't do it again. It's a very big loss for you. See, your capital is little and now I'm taking it. He said, no, anyway, that's part of my profits, not part of capital, so I won't lose much. Brigades, okay. He said, okay, thank you. So time passed, years passed, it came to 19 years. Bill Gates became rich, very rich. As he was there seated, he thought about one person who helped him twice in a bad situation. Not a bad situation, but in a needed situation. He decided to look for the newspaper vendor. He looked for him for 1.5 months. After finding him, he asked him, you remember me? He said, yes, I do. You are Bill Gates, the richest person in the world. He said, okay, but you do remember me? You helped me once. You gave me newspapers. He said, yes, I do remember you. I gave you newspapers 2 times. I gave you twice. I do remember you. So Bill Gates was happy. So the guy remembered him. He told him he wants to pay him back. He told him to mention anything and everything that he wishes to have if it comes to be bought by money. The guy told him. He looked at him like this and he told him, do you think the hope you are giving me is the same that I gave you before? Bill Gates said, why? He said, it's not the same. He said, why? I helped you when I was poor, when I was a vendor, when I was not rich like you. But still I helped you. But you waited for years to help me back. It's not the same. So from that very moment, Bill Gates realized he's not the richest person in the world. The richest person in the world is that vendor who has the richest heart, who helps even if he's poor. He helps in whatever he can. He helps in his capacity. So that is it. I guess you are waiting for the richest person in the world. It's that very person with a big heart, a helping heart. Whatever he hands, whatever is holding, he can help you with it. Stay tuned. I'm Sauyah the writer. I love you so much. Don't forget 29th this month, Freedom City, Ayabas, John Black. Love you all.